Number 1, as a cell grows, it A, places more demands on its DNA, B, uses up food and oxygen more quickly, C, has more trouble moving enough materials across its cell membrane, or D, all of the above. Number 2, when during the cell cycle are chromosomes visible? A, only during interphase, C, only during cell division, or D, only during the G1 phase. Number 3, one difference between cell division in plant cells and in animal cells is that plant cells form A, centrioles, C, a cell plate, or D, chromatin. Number 4, cancer cells form masses of cells called A, tumors, B, cyclins, or C, growth factors. Number 5, what happens when cells come into contact with other cells? B, they stop growing, C, they produce cyclins, or D, they produce P53. Number 6, when during the cell cycle is a cell's DNA replicated? A, during the G1 phase, B, during the G2 phase, or C, during the S phase. Number 7, cancer is a disorder in which some cells have lost the ability to control their B, spindle fibers, C, growth rate, or D, surface area. Number 8, the process by which a cell divides into two daughter cells is called A, cell division, B, metaphase, or C, interphase. Number 9, the chemical factors that determine traits are called traits, genes, or characters. Number 10, gametes are produced by the process of meiosis, crossing over, or replication. Number 11, when Gregor Mendel crossed true-breeding tall plants with true-breeding short plants, all the offspring were tall because A, the allele for tall plants is recessive, B, the allele for short plants is dominant, or C, the allele for tall plants is dominant. Number 12, Gregor Mendel's principles of genetics apply to plants only, animals only, or all organisms. Number 13, if a pea plant that is heterozygous for round yellow peas, capital R, capital Y, little y, is crossed with a pea plant that is homozygous for round peas but heterozygous for yellow peas, so capital R, capital Y, little y, how many different phenotypes are their offspring expected to show? So I went ahead and did the Punnett square for this. We have the heterozygous for both with the homozygous round, heterozygous yellow. And you can take a look at the different offspring and then figure how many different phenotypes we get. Number 14, a cross of black chickens, capital BB, with a white chicken, capital WW, produces all speckled offspring, capital B, capital W. This type of inheritance is known as polygenic inheritance, codominance, or multiple alleles. For number 15, we're going to need to pay attention to this Punnett square up here. Number 15, complete the Punnett square above, which I already did for you. In the Punnett square, which of the following is true about the offspring resulting from the cross? A, about half are expected to be short. B, all are expected to be short. Or D, all are expected to be tall. Number 16, offspring that result from crosses between parents with different traits. B, make up the F2 generation. C, make up the parental generation. Or D, are called hybrids. Number 17, a tall plant is crossed with a short plant. If the tall F1P plants are allowed to self-pollinate, B, all of the offspring will be tall. C, all of the offspring will be short. Or D, some of the offspring will be tall and some will be short. For 17, again, I did a Punnett square for you so you can take a look at it. Number 18, unlike mitosis, meiosis results in the formation of, 2 genetically identical cells, 4 genetically different cells, or 2 genetically different cells. 19. Gregor Mendel concluded that traits are not inherited by offspring, inherited through the passing of factors from parents to offspring, or determined by recessive factors only. For number 20, we're going to be looking at this picture right here, and they want to know what is shown. Is that A, independent assortment, C, crossing over, or D, replication? 21. A Punnett square shows all of the following except A, all possible results of a genetic cross, B, the genotypes of the offspring, or D, the actual results of a genetic cross. 22. If an organism's diploid number is 12, its haploid number is 12, 6, or 3. 23. Linked genes are never separated, are on the same chromosome, or are always recessive. 24. The principles of probability can be used to A, predict the traits of offspring produced by genetic crosses, B, determine the actual outcomes of genetic crosses, or D, decide which organisms are best to use in genetic crosses. 25. Unlike mitosis, meiosis results in the formation of haploid cells, 2N daughter cells, or body cells. 26. Situations in which one allele for a gene is not completely dominant over another allele for that gene are called multiple alleles, incomplete dominance, or multiple genes. 27. What principle states that during gamete formation, genes for different traits separate without influencing each other's inheritance? A, the principle of dominance, B, the principle of independent assortment, or C, the principle of probabilities?